Let we start our next lecture. So, our topic is motion of a projectile. Consider a particle projected upward from a point O at an angle alpha with the horizontal with an initial velocity u meter per second. Now resolving this velocity into its vertical and horizontal components. So v vertical component is v is equals to u sin alpha and horizontal component is u cos alpha. We know that the vertical component u sin alpha is subjected to retardation due to gravity. The particle will reach maximum height when the vertical component becomes 0. After this, the particle will come down due to gravity and this motion will be subjected to acceleration due to gravity. So जैसा कि डायग्राम में दिया हुआ है कि कोई भी एक पार्टिकल है that is projected with initial velocity u and it is projected at an angle alpha. So its component are horizontal component and vertical component. जैसे कि मैंने आपके पास पहले बताया था कि जिस एक्सिस के साथ एंगल बनाता है that is the cos alpha and remaining is sin alpha. So horizontal component is u cos alpha and vertical component is u sin alpha. The horizontal component u cos alpha will remain constant since there is no acceleration or retardation. The combined effect of the horizontal and the vertical component will be to move the particle along some path in the air and then the particle falls on the ground at some point A other than the point of projection O as shown in figure. Now our next topic is equation of the path of a projectile. Consider a particle projected from a point O at a certain angle with the horizontal. As already discussed, the particle will move along certain path OPA as shown in figure. जो particle का path होगा that is OPA in the air and will fall down at A, means will fall down at point A. So let u is equals to velocity of the projection, alpha is the angle of projection with the horizontal. Consider any point P as the position of particle after t seconds with x and y as coordinates as shown in figure. We know that horizontal component of the velocity of projection is u cos alpha and vertical component is u sin alpha. So y is equals to u sin alpha t minus half gt square. So x is equals to u cos alpha t and we can calculate t time x upon u cos alpha. Now substituting the value of t in equation first, हमने इक्वेशन फर्स्ट के अंदर t की वैल्यू को पुट किया तो वी सी y इज इक्वल्स टू एक्स टेन अल्फा माइनस जी एक्स स्क्वायर अपॉन 2u स्क्वायर कोस स्क्वायर अल्फा. सिंस दिस इज द इक्वेशन ऑफ पैराबोला देयरफॉर पाथ ऑफ द प्रोजेक्टाइल इज ऑल्सो ए पैराबोला. कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट नोट है. तो इट इज़ एन इम्पोर्टेंट इक्वेशन विच हेल्प अस इन obtaining the following relations of a projectile: time of flight, horizontal range and maximum height of a projectile. Now our next topic is time of flight of a projectile on a horizontal plane. So it is the time for which the projectile has remained in the air. We have already discussed that the coordinates of a projectile after time t, y is equals to u sin alpha t minus half gt square, जैसे कि हमने अभी निकाला है. So we know that when the particle is at A, y is 0 because क्योंकि particle is at the horizontal axis means on the ground, so height will be 0. Now substituting this value of y in the above equation, तो y की above equation of y की जगह 0 पुट कर देंगे तो we can find time t, that is 2u sin alpha upon g. Our next topic is horizontal range of a projectile. उसकी horizontal range क्या होगा, r निकालना है हमें. तो we know that the horizontal distance between the point of projection and the point where the projectile returns back to the earth is called horizontal range of a projectile. We have also discussed previously the horizontal velocity of a projectile, that is u cos alpha, and time of flight हम t निकाल चुके हैं, that is 2u sin alpha upon g. So horizontal range is equals to horizontal velocity into time of flight. होरिजेंटल वेलोसिटी आपके पास क्या है, u कोस अल्फा, और आपके पास टाइम ऑफ फ्लाइट क्या है, 2u साइन अल्फा अपॉन g. सो आर रेंज इज u स्क्वायर साइन 2 अल्फा अपॉन g. सो लेट वी फिनिश आवर टॉपिक